So let's have some fun at long last in the audio MIDI setup. Incredible as it sounds, we're going to have some fun. And the best way to show you the concept of how actually when we create aggregate devices and multi-output devices works is to create a mixer. In this case, I'm going to be creating an output device mixer where I will join together everything that I've got in front of me which gives me an output. So my actual outputs are built-in output, those are the speakers on the MacBook Pro. Display audio, the big monitor in front of me, that's the Apple Thunderbolt display with two nice speakers at the bottom of the monitor. My Yeti stereo microphone headphone output, and my hi-fi connected to the USB hub with the two speakers above where I'm sitting. So I want to mix all these up and then be able to put the output sound out through them by choosing whatever I now create here in the system preferences. Just for the sake of clarity, all that I've gone through here also appears in my output section of the system sound preferences. Internal speakers, okay, here they call it the built-in output. Display audio, the big monitor. My hi-fi and the headphones in the Yeti stereo microphone. Now careful, if you set this up here in the audio MIDI setup, you then have to choose it in the output options in the sound preferences for it to work. Don't forget that. If I look at all my output sounds here, I've actually had them turned down, so I'll turn them all up. This is the hi-fi. This is the Yeti. The big monitor, and the MacBook Pro. So I'll turn them all up because afterwards I'll be turning them down to show you how this mixer works. And the next step is we go down here, we create a multi-output device, and for the sake of clarity we'll just call it Output Inferno. It hasn't yet appeared in my system sound preferences. If I scroll down here, there's no Output Inferno. I have to close these and reopen them, and there we are, Output Inferno. In my actual setting, I've actually got the output going back through the Yeti microphone only. I don't want to listen to myself on the headphones, through the MacBook Pro speakers, the monitor speakers, and my hi-fi. But in this case, I will. Getting back to here, to the audio MIDI setup, Output Inferno, as default, he's given me the built-in output, which are the speakers of the MacBook Pro. So let's put in the big monitor, the Yeti stereo microphone output, and my hi-fi. So I have created a mixer called Output Inferno. I have used the option here, Create Multi-Output Device, given it a name, and brought into it all my output options. After I've restarted the sound preferences, this mixer will appear in here. You have to click on the Output tab. And now, theoretically, but also in practice, this will work. Let's close the sound preferences. This, by the way, is my music, just for YouTube to know. I'm not stealing music from anybody. I composed this in Logic Pro, and I'm going to use this for the testing of the sound output. Now, you can probably hear it. I can hear it through the headphones, and I can hear my speakers booming and the monitors in front of me. Just to show the point, this is the MacBook Pro. I'll turn the volume down. This is the big monitor. I'll turn the volume down. I'm in the audio MIDI setup. Yeti microphone. Well, I won't turn that down because I won't hear myself speak. But the hi-fi will turn that down. So let's play the music again. I've just taken my headphones off and put them to the microphone. So that's one sound. Okay, I've got my headphones back on so you won't hear that. But if I carry on playing that, let me turn the hi-fi on. So now I'm being deafened by the sound coming out through the headphones and also the hi-fi above my head playing. Let's turn that down and go to the MacBook Pro. All the sounds that are playing now, I'm recording them through the microphone. So the microphone now recorded the hi-fi, the speakers of the hi-fi. It will now record the speakers of the output of the MacBook Pro, which is this one. Obviously not as strong as the hi-fi speakers. Let me turn this down and let's play the audio from the fantastic big monitor that I have in front of me. Let's turn the audio on. I've turned it down and I'm still listening to myself in the headphones. Right, now, I think we've gone through all of them. Let's turn them all up gradually and we'll have a rock concert audio output here. I think I'll choose another piece of music for this. So here we go. I'm going to start. Everything is turned down. The laptop speakers are off. Display speakers are off. I am listening to the headphones, so I won't turn off my headphones, otherwise I won't hear myself speak. And the hi-fi is off. Let's go. That was my headphones being put near the microphone. I've got them back on my head. Let's turn on the, what's the least noisiest here? Built-in outputs. Let's turn that on. Okay, let's turn on the display audio. And let's turn on the hi-fi. So there we have it. A brilliant way to create a mixer. I've no idea why anybody would want to do this. I wouldn't want to listen to myself through the headphones and through the hi-fi above me and through the MacBook Pro and through the Thunderbolt display because I'm recording tutorials. But as you see, you can conglomerate all this stuff together and create your own separate mixer inside for output and just, as it says, let's zoom down here again. As it says, multi-output device. It does exactly what it says.